Dennis here. In our last video, we talked about do-it-yourself projects or ways that you can save money in order to better prepare for your GTFO plan, whatever that might be. So we like to do a lot of projects ourselves. It helps us learn, it gains experience, and we just are those kind of people that are hands-on and want to do the projects ourselves. So before I get into too much detail about what the bottom painting project looked like and some of the details with regards to it, just ask that you reach down there, click that like button and click that subscribe button so that way we know that we're doing the right thing for you guys and giving you the information that you're looking for. Thanks. So recently, one of the projects that I did was I bottom painted the entire bottom of our Catalina 30. That was quite a project, but it was invaluable. I learned so much from doing that because it's going to come in handy down the road, whether we actually end up doing it on our future boat or if we have somebody else do it. We at least now know what are some of the pitfalls, what are things to look for, what are things that we should be aware of when it comes to doing the bottom paint. Many people might be asking the question, why bottom paint? What's the purpose? What does it do? Well, in a nutshell, what it does is it provides a protective layer on the bottom of your boat to prevent bacterial growth, algae growth, barnacles, whatever other little sea creatures are out there from growing on the bottom of your hull. Why is that important? Mainly for two reasons. One, it impacts your speed of your boat because all that extra growth just slows you down and that's drag. The other reason is it actually protects the hull. Those barnacles and other little creatures that adhere themselves to the bottom of your hull, they'll slowly start to eat through it. And of course, you don't want that type of damage on your boat. So those are the primary two reasons for putting the anti-fouling paint on the bottom of your boat. I'll post a link in the description below to give you more information because there's a lot of good information out there and it behooves you to do your research when starting a project like this. When you have your boat hulled out, whether it's for bottom painting or for any other variety of reasons, one of the things you should always check is your zinc anodes or your sacrificial anodes. This is important because basically when you have dissimilar metals, whether it's stainless steel, aluminum, copper, brass, or other type metals you will typically find on a boat, you immerse them in a saltwater solution, the ocean, or here in the Chesapeake, something that's not quite salty but a little more brackish, especially the further north you go. You're in essence creating a battery. So how do we end up fixing that issue of the metals being potentially dissolved or eroded over time? You introduce a metal that is more apt to give up its electrons, and that is what takes the brunt of the dissolving or the galvanic corrosion. Zinc happens to be lower on that scale, and so that's why zinc is used typically in those anodes that you see along the propeller shafts. The down and dirty of the bottom painting project. Well, we had the marina haul the boat out, and they give you a quick courtesy pressure wash to knock off the bigger chunks from the bottom of the boat. Then they use their lifts, they move it to the yard, then they put it up on jack stands. So now the boat is ready for me to get to the project. So one of the first things you got to do is you got to get the right gear. Definitely highly recommend the body suits, respirator, gloves, and even the little foot booties, because when you're doing the sanding, that sand, that paint sand, gets all over the place. And that's another environmental concern, is that you have to rent a sander from the marina, unless you have your own, of course, that's attached to a vacuum cleaner, because all that dust has got to go in to the vacuum cleaner and not just in and around the marina where it's going to spread those toxic chemicals from the paint.
So that's the vacuum next to the sander, which kicks off a lot of vibrations. Watch this. I am going to be sore tonight.
So the next step is I'm going to tape with painter's tape, easy to use, just around the trim of the boat where the water line is. That allows me to have a nice clean edge when it comes time for sanding.
So I finally got everything prepped in terms of the tape, and then painting in and around the trim areas, keel, in and around the through hulls, taped up the transducer. So now I can get the roller out and get crack-a-lackin'. Woo! I am D-U-N done. and I pretty much used the entire gallon. I had to save a little bit, so there's some areas that aren't quite white. You can still see the blue through. I had to save that because the areas like this, when they move those jack stands up, we can cover those. All right, getting cleaned up, coming on. It is hailing. Listen to the guitar. Holy cow. This is wicked. All right, this blue paint seems to be going on a lot faster. I think that white paint was just that one coat. I had to just suck it up and absorb it. But I'm done with one half. And yeah, like I said, it seems to be going on much quicker. So not too much longer. And then maybe we'll get tacky enough that I can add another half coat on, I guess. And then I want it to be dry enough so I can pull off the painter's tape before I leave.
So for this project, I ended up putting 2 coats of bottom paint on. First one was a white, and that would help once the second coat, the blue coat, started wearing away. You would start seeing the white, knowing that it's time to haul the boat out and put a new fresh paint or coat of bottom paint on. So the $1,000,000 question, how much did it cost? Well, our rough estimate that we came up with were we to go through the marina and have them do the bottom painting. They charge about $730 for a coat of paint. That includes the supplies, and they have the labor that does it there for us. A second coat, which is what we wanted, would have added another $360. So rough math, about $1,100 just in the supplies and labor for the marina to do it. You factor in that we had to spend about $200 for the haul out, $200 for the land storage fees, and then because it was on the hard for about a month, and then you got to pay another $200 to splash a boat, right? So with that math, that comes out to about $1,700 had we had the marina do it. Oh, and on top of that, there was a little bit of a backlog in terms of when they could start. So that's how we come up with roughly 1 month's time that the boat would have to be on the hard. Now for us, when we did our homework and our research, we ended up spending about $500, maybe a little bit more in supplies. And that included the suit that I wore. It included the paint rollers and the paint brushes. It included the sanding equipment, including the equipment rental from the marina for the sander. It also included the paint, which is probably the most expensive of it. Each gallon cost about $200, if I remember correctly. Now, all that being said, you know, what is my time worth? I think I spent about 36 hours. It took me about 2 weekends to do it. Again, just timing, trying to get out to the boat made it a little bit more challenging. But all in all, math-wise, we saved about $500, $600 for us doing it. And sure, you know, my time is valuable as well, but what I got out of it was that knowledge, that experience that we're after, so that on down the road, we have just a better understanding and a better appreciation of how to do things on our own. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. There's great opportunities out there to save some money, learn some things along the way, all as you put together your own GTFO plan. Thanks for watching. Hope you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and look forward to our next adventure. Thanks.
Test the sound.
All right.
Okay.
Remember here.
Yeah.
Where the mic is. Okay.
Fine.
Sound check. Testes. 1, 2. Testes.
You never watch Beavis and Butthead?